cool. We don't have to walk. Get to drive off the track. We're here at Atlanta Motorsports Park for CKNA round, I don't know. We're next to South Georgia Karting, Mgm Chassis. That's Paul, the man, the myth, the legend. That's us. This is it. This is where I make my comeback. This is where I make it happen. Got a new frame. Not gonna touch crap. I wish you could believe that. Hey, welcome back, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share. You know the deal. If you like the content, thumbs up, comment below. If you don't like it, thumbs down, content below. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. Pretty excited. First practice session. It is chilly. It's 46 degrees this morning. So you guys know how much I love the cold weather. We have Grant with us under the tent. We have Kelvin, Bryce, myself, Mikey. Practice is about to go up. We're about to have a good day. Try to stay warm and hopefully nothing falls off the cart because Mikey put it together. So, fingers crossed. So this is the first time on track in a long time. The first time I came down here was like 2015 when Endurance Karting. Track is elevation changes is crazy. It has blind corners. It's up and down. It is a fun track, but yeah, it's kind of scary. I went out there right behind my buddy Grant. He's raced this track multiple times, local guys. So I just wanted to follow him around the track. And next thing you know, going up the hill, got a good pull up the hill. Running a little bit lower gear ratio, about 337. Stayed pretty low all weekend, to be honest, except for Sunday. Doing well. Kart was handling great. And here on this track, it's not about attacking the corners. It's about just braking early and being smooth. So that was kind of hard for me to get down. I had to follow someone, especially a local guy. Then I'll just slide through the corner, like make it through the corners just fine. But any other time, it was just insane. As you can see, it had rain, it had wet, and then the motor started to cut off. I couldn't give it full throttle anymore. It just wasn't going anywhere. An issue arose. I didn't get to finish the lap. Kind of bummed because I really needed I really needed the seat time at the track to get it down. So first practice was just more of a sighting practice. I thought about that the whole time, more of a sighting practice, but we figured it out. Well, I thought I figured it out. You'll see it in the next take. I did not.
Uh-oh. I'm going to start that crap on me.
Grant doesn't like to be on camera. Nope. Grant's the local guy up here. I followed him for about 2 laps and the motor died. Spark plug went out, so no biggie. New spark plug. Fired right up. Let's see what she does. Track's fun. I forgot how scary it was. There's a lot of blind corners and you just got to hold on and pray. So hopefully my balls drop by the end of the week and I can send it. On to practice number 2. Super happy. MGM kart came out to be great. To be honest, I really don't know because I haven't fucking run it. I was doing 115s, guys. And then died going up the hill. So I'll tell you after this next session. It should still be good. There's nothing. It's just fast. The driver sucks. So practice number 2, I thought changing the spark plug. It ran great on the dyno. The moment we got on track, it ran fine leaving the pits, and then automatically about to go up the hill. The worst spot that could happen. Going up the hill, it just started cutting out again. I'm glad I had enough speed to get up there. I gave it basically quarter throttle. So it turned out to be that the main jet was clogged. It was a piece of, I thought it was rubber in there. I don't know how I got in there. It could have been, I thought the air filter, but thinking about it now, the air filter would just go straight into intake in the head, so it couldn't have been that. Something in the fuel line. So I replaced a couple things, cleaned things out, made sure I didn't have anything else clogged in there. Fuel filter, checked my line, checked the fuel tank. It was just weird. I hadn't had any issues before. It was a weird session. It was just overall odd. So, you know, I took a leisurely lap around Atlanta at a nice, calm pace. I didn't want to push the cart too hard, you know, get into an accident at the very beginning. You know, I was checking out where I could make my braking points, and really I was finding a way how the heck I can get off track. So I knew I was not going to make it up the big hill again. So I decided to go into where we go on the track, which freaked a couple people out, but it was okay. It was fine. And that's how I made it back. Overall, not too bad. Practice 3 didn't record.
Alright, second practice session in the books and second issue. But don't worry, I got it figured out now. First, it may have never been the plug. Second, there's a piece of rubber stuck in the main jet. Maybe from the air filter. Came from somewhere, I don't know where. But now everything's sorted out. So I'm going to have my full practice session. It'll be session 3. Going for broke now. Because, man, this is why I don't do practice. Just show up and race. Okay? None of this crap happens. Just show up and go. I didn't even touch the car because I don't know what the heck it's doing. I'm just going to leave it. Screw it. Life doesn't make sense anymore.
Alright, practice 3 went well, just didn't record. Practice 4, cart was moving. It's so hard. The draft is so big. I didn't have anybody pushing me, and I couldn't just close the gap right here on these guys. I hadn't done a gear change yet. Right in front of me is Joshua Smoker. So down the hill, if you're not in the toe, you're not going to suck up on anybody. You're just going to lose so much draft, and this straightaway is so long. I'm able to close a little bit, but then again, I'm not close enough to get the benefit of the toe to pull me up the hill again. So it's just, they slowly start just eking out lap by lap, maybe a tenth or two. And I was catching, and then I just could not just pick up the toe. But the cart was handling great. I want to do a couple changes to the cart. That was me. Most of things were overdriving the cart, but I wanted to try a couple things out for the final practice session. Cart did feel really well. I was super happy. Engine pulled like a freight train. Chassis was working great. I could not be any happier. Hands down, it's been a long time since I felt this good physically in the cart as well. I've always been with the neck injury, but now after surgery, things have gone great. Just this track, I overdrove the track a lot. It was insane how much I overdrove a track. I would below this corner too at times. So I really needed to, calm myself down, because it really 2 corners make up 90% of the track, and those 2 corners I was screwing it up big time. Down that hill, down that long straightaway, I was messing that corner up. Here, I really didn't get down until like it was race time when I was following people. That's when I finally got the corner down. And then down the hill, I was doing good down and up the hill. Like my cart would pull really well going back up the hill. So I found a couple things out. Right here, it just, gotta hit it right. Don't straddle the rumble strips, because it just bombs out the frame like me, like an idiot. If you cut right over them and then keep the right hand tires on the rumble strips and shoot back up, that was perfect. They put some barriers there for tomorrow. It was something that they were trying to do in the best sense. It just didn't turn out the way they thought. Overall, a good run. Very happy. Cart was doing great. It was just me. I missed 2 practice sessions. I really needed those 2 practice sessions. I felt like I was on the back foot, but couldn't be happier. I was just going to do a gear change and change my rims out for the final practice.
Well, guys, I don't know how many sessions. This is not recorded. The SD card is full. I apologize. So far, making little adjustments here and there. The car's gotten faster. I'm getting better at learning the track. Fixed the issue with the motor. That was just a piece of rubber, like I said, inside the car. That was weird. Yeah. Final practice coming up, doing another gear change, just playing around with gearing, and see if it goes fast. Everybody else is doing great. Just the old man sucking.
This final practice, I decided to go low on gearing. All right. The motor I have on, it likes to go low on gearing. This one was a little bit different than the one I had on before. This one has a lot more bottom to mid, and it likes to stay in that mid horsepower or mid range RPM, and it pulls very nicely. So I'm about a tooth and a half lower than Grant here. He'll pull in a couple areas because that's just me messing up the exit there. I still didn't have the track down. But then going down the hill, I would just lift. Here I made a mistake. I almost ran into the back of him and killed him. But then going up the hill, it would just pull really well. It liked the whole clutch setup with the RPMs, the dragon skin was working well, getting me up the hill. So I'm able to use the gear now here down the straightaway really, really well just to get going. I gave him a bump, and then I am just pushing him really well. So we worked well together, and then him slowing me down through the double lefts really helped overall just my driving. So the lap times, we were running really, really good lap times in this final practice session. I was super happy. We were in the 102 flats. So definitely very happy with the final practice session. Kart was handling amazing. Still a little too free, and it turned out to be a little bouncy when I changed to the MXCs, which was something weird because it's something I haven't experienced before on those rims. So I was playing around between the MXCs and the Douglas all weekend, to be honest. And you guys know I run Douglas front MXC rears, but just right there in that section, I'm just very good, better drive out. But if you hit someone wrong up the hill, your momentum is dead. Then you lose so much spots, and it takes you forever to run the guy in front of you back down. But I still had enough toe, and the gear helped me pull me right back up to Grant. So overall, it was great. We were running down Kevin and the 35. Kevin was quick all weekend as well. Kevin's been quick at every track we go to lately. I'm not saying that he wasn't quick before, but it's like every track he goes to now, he's in the top 5. And he's battling for wins. It's insane. It's crazy how everyone from the Jax area is the ones up front. So you go to a local in Jax and you're racing like crap. I got to race all the CKNA guys again, the front runners. It's good. It's funny at the same time because you're like, I battle these guys all the time. So at least you know how they act and how they react to driving. There, the 35 was doing a good job. And right here again, I give him a bump up the hill, and then all this is up, and then you start going down. So you lose so much, as you can see, 5-6 carts like it's nothing. And then I get to run down the hill, I get the toe back in, and then I'm able to suck up. Grant goes for the move on the inside. I did not touch the 35. He gets a little squirrely in front of me. Then he's on my inside, and I'm like, screw it, I'm going to cut the track because I'm not going to make that turn. So I end up getting by Grant. He was holding me up anyway, let's be honest. Once I figured it out, he was just dead weight. And then after a couple laps, this is the difference in the toe again. Grant was pushing me, Kevin was by himself. It was easily 8/10 of a lap with the toe and without the toe. So just basically Kevin was a sitting duck. And then I noticed that line, he takes a much wider exit, and you see the exit's much better than mine, and he pulls a little bit. So I noticed that riding behind him just for that one turn. I take mental notes of little things like that. I'm always taking mental notes of where they're beating me and where I can get faster. So I saw him beat me on the exit there. Here, his gearing is a little better. He took that a little bit wider than I would expect, but I actually helped him out on the run. So I took a mental note of that as well. And then he was just hitting the gear, the limiter a lot earlier than I was here. Here he would back up the corners as well. So he got a really good run to double lefts. And then from here on out is basically flat. And I was just getting a really good draft from him. And then I thought about making a move, and at the same time I didn't want to make a move because I want to see that last corner again. and I stayed right behind him, and I noticed how he tracks out and tracks a lot wider. And right there, that little movement right there, he doesn't pull anymore. Just following him and moving my line out that one turn, he doesn't pull away from me from that turn. So I noticed, okay, you don't want to get as close as you want from the apex. You really want to stay mid-track. And same thing right here. You really don't want to stay, try to hug the apex. At times, I would hug that corner, and it would shoot me off. And then I just start following Kevin's line, and I noticed just in those two little areas how much I picked up. Now here I went to the outside, and it ran out of room. Like, holy crap, it was straight grass. That was a mistake on my part. And then I overshot the double left. But those two little turns, the very last turn, and I noticed that he mid-tracked turn 2. So there's different ways of taking that downhill turn 2. I still like my way because the curb pulls you around a corner. But this last corner, I really like the way Kevin was taking it. He would mid-track and then roll it all the way out. Like there, I screwed up. I didn't go all the way out again. So thanks for Kevin for those little 2 tips.
Today, the end of the day. I can't even flip this thing around. Yeah, that's right. In the cabin. Nice Airbnb. Got the boys with me. Got the dads with me. Chuck being Grandpa Grumpy Chuck. You know how he is. So, recap at the end of the day. I always like to do a little recap. Super happy with the cart. Made a couple of changes at the end. Followed Grant around. Learned a lot. This track, enter slow, exit fast.
Driving hard.
That's basically the what I got from it. Because I was over driving it and just not making it happy or anything. So now, after changing the rims, I want to go back to a different axle to test some more things out. Because I like testing stuff out, guys. Curiosity kills the cat. But I'm going to do my best not to try to test anything out. But knowing me, this track is all about the draft. So if I can test some stuff out, learn a little bit more about the chassis, and then let you guys know about it, it'll be good. So right now I'm on the Double H. Feels great. MXCs all the way around. 52.5 in the rear. 47.5 in the front. I know Paul will kill me afterwards, but it's okay. He's cool. And I have no caster in the chassis at all. So other than that, cart, I mean, it's running great. And then the engine, I was able to drop another tooth and run really, really low gear ratio, and it's running great. Smoker, we had a little moment together. He started my engine for the first time in a really long time. It was a sentimental moment because he's always been hanging around with Joshua, his kid. He's not doing too good. Josh, I love you, man. Bryce is stupid fast and medium. Oh, my God. Kelvin's, I mean, he broke to 59s in light. And the kids are doing great in heavy. So, overall, man, the whole crew's doing good. And I learned a lot. So, thanks for watching. I know I rambled a little bit, but overall, it was a really good day. Super happy. Enjoying the company. It's my favorite part of the weekend, for sure. Catch you guys on the next one. Can't wait. Tomorrow. Let's see what we got.